When Republicans took a 102-seat supermajority in the Montana Legislature, that gave them the power to propose changes to the Montana Constitution without Democratic support. So it was widely expected that constitutional amendments would be a big topic of discussion this session.
Anytime we can give the opportunity to the people to be able to decide, I'm all for that.
This week, the House Judiciary Committee has held 4 hearings on constitutional amendment proposals. On Wednesday, they heard a proposal to expand the constitutional right to bear arms, removing an exception for concealed weapons. Earlier bills included one to guarantee a right to hunt, fish, and trap using current means and methods, and another to redefine Montana Regents' authority over college campuses in response to recent court cases. Other upcoming amendments are expected to propose changes in how Supreme Court justices are selected and some abortion-related measures. House Speaker Matt Regier said he expects a dozen or so proposed amendments to get serious consideration.
A lot of great ideas in those, and we'll see out of those 12, 13, 14 that which ones come to the top and go from there.
For a constitutional amendment to move forward in the legislature, it has to receive 100 votes between the House and Senate. After that, it goes on the general election ballot. Republicans stress that it would be up to the voters whether any of these changes are approved. Democrats have accused the majority of attempting to push through amendments that don't have public support. Wednesday at the Capitol, advocacy groups like the ACLU of Montana and Montana Environmental Information Center held a rally opposing constitutional changes.
People are allowed to bring constitutional referenda. It's good. It's a living, evolving document. But what we're seeing is, again, I think a flagrant disregard for the existing provisions.
Organizers said they believe the number of proposed amendments could overwhelm voters.
I think that we're concerned about voter education, voter information, and the invite to out-of-state interest and moneyed interest to pour money into the campaigns and really tip the scales and misinform and mislead people.
Regier says he doesn't see an issue with the number of amendments voters may be asked to consider.
I have 100% confidence in them that they can weigh in and that they can make the right choices. There are multiple other states that have double-digit ballot initiatives each year on their ballot, and I think it's a good way to get a test on some of these higher priorities, top issues for the state, and let the voters weigh in on that.
Constitutional amendment proposals have a later transmittal deadline than general bills. They'll have to move forward by the start of April in order to stay in consideration. In Helena, Jonathan Amberian, MTN News.